When I saw this image in amongst the things that Di sent me, I jokingly said, "Oh, there's a picture of me." So I'm going to use that and a CD envelope to make my selfie in a bubble. Hello, it's Lee here. Welcome back to my channel and a big warm welcome to anyone who might be here for the first time. It's day 3 of Dephemerember. So it is the 6th of December that this is going up on, and the prompt for today is Selfie in a Bubble. So Dephemerember is an open collaboration hosted by Barbara from 49 Dragonflies and Louisa Heinzel, and Dephemerember is ephemera with an E there, and December mixed together. So Dephemerember. Really easy to say once you know what it's all about. Selfie in a bubble. Glutton for punishment I am, I think, for doing this one. But anyway, we go on. So this is the page I'm going to use today. So it's one of the ones that I've just left au naturel. A lot of the ones that I did put into the book, I have painted out the original gel print, just knock it back a bit with gesso. Now, when I was opening up Di's goodies, I jokingly said when I came to this, "Oh, there's a picture of me." So that was the first thing I thought of when we needed to do selfie in a bubble. So I'm going to use this version of me and a CD envelope, and I'm going to make that the bubble that my selfie is going to be inside. So the first thing I want to do is to actually open this envelope up and give it a bit of a treatment because it's very plain, obviously. I want to make it look a bit jazzy. So what I'm going to do with this now is dry it and then coffee stain it. I don't think I'll worry about drying it. I'll coffee stain it and then I'll dry it all off in one go. I had to wet that to get it apart. I hope it doesn't affect too much. Fingers crossed it won't. So I'm just going to coffee stain this and then dry it off. Okay, so all coffee stained and dried. Did lose a little bit of the side there, but that's okay. I'm going to put my lady, or my selfie, in the back here, and on this I've taken out the original CD thingamajig, piece of acetate, and I'm going to put this in here. And I'm going to make that into a shaker. So first of all I need to cut this down to size. Got my cellophane bag here, so I want to keep this side as one of these sealed edges because it's missing a bit of its fold from the outside. So if I do it like that, so that's going to work. I just need to seal that edge up, so I'll use some double-sided tape to do that. I need to put a strip of that on there. Okay, so that's done and ready to be sealed up. Oh, so sticky. Now I need to get some things to put inside my shaker. She looks like she's bobbing around in the ocean, so I'm going to put some little shells and some beads inside the shaker. I've got these bigger ones here. I'm going to drop them in, see what they look like. Yeah, they're good. And what about these flat ones? I'm not sure about them. Might take them out. They're just a little bit too big. So now I want to seal up my bag. Okay, so now I need to attach my bag to here. Now I did think about sewing it in. Not sure. I've got a leak. So maybe sewing it would be a good idea. So I could just make sure that I keep the needle away from the beads and the shells while I'm doing it. Okay, so I'm going to give that a try. I managed to stitch around it 3 times without any accidents, but I did stick it in with double-sided tape before I started. So that's what we got so far. Now it's just a matter of closing up the envelope to a certain extent, and so we're missing a bit from the side here, but that's okay. How am I going to do this? I guess I could sew it closed, and that would take care of that missing bit. So I can just sew down here, along here. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, so I'm not sure what happened, but I don't know whether I might have forgotten to turn the camera back on when I did the stitching, but anyway, I've done a bit and it hasn't been recorded. So I stitched around the window face. I've stitched the envelope together. I've glued some of the string that was wrapped around the parcel that Di gave me. I've glued that string all the way around the outside of the envelope and tied it in a bow. She'd given me a lovely piece of lace, looked like from a doily or something like that. So I've cut a bit of it out and glued it on there, and glued another piece there. I think I might just find something else to go on the outside of that. I've got the stamp just sitting here doing nothing. I might do a little bit of text stamping on there. I think that's enough. I feel like it needs a die cut flower or something like that. Yeah, I think I like that on there. So I'll stick that on. That's been die cut from watercolour paper. So I'll just pop that in there. What else can I stick in there? This happened. maybe. Got some labels here that I made. These are just cutouts of book pages. There we go. Silly. I don't think I'm going to put them on there. So this one, sort of want to cover that over a bit. So if I put that there, put the stem over that bit of, see it's got that letter on there that I don't want showing. So if I position that in there, put the stem of that flower over the top of it. I think it needs something just a little bit light behind it. This thing, I think. Okay, so I'm going to glue these bits down first. And that, I reckon, a piece of something from here. I think a piece of this. I'm going to take the trim off. I'm going to put it in this corner here. The prompt for today is Selfie in a Bubble. So I've made a shaker envelope and put this image that Di sent me that I jokingly said was me inside there. I've used some of the string that was wrapped around the parcel from Di. I've used some of the lace that she sent me. The image, of course. And I've got a coffee dyed CD envelope, and that's ready to go into the folder. We'll go into that. But I sort of feel it needs something behind it. I don't mind that. I quite like that in there as well. So I'm going to use a piece of this. I don't need to use it all. Just tear it. So I want that edge here torn. And then I've got this bit here. I'm going to use part of that. I like it set up like that with everything sort of a bit skew with. So I'm going to glue that down. Start at the top. And I'm using art glitter glue because of the paint that's on this. Glue stick will definitely not hold anything on a painted surface. And I don't care what anybody says, it will not happen. Have to be some sort of super duper glue stick for that to occur. But the art glitter glue does a great job. like that. Yeah. So an angle like that would be good. And the envelope going that way. Okay, so that glue needs to dry before I go poking anything into the pockets. But there we go. Selfie in a bubble. So I've made a shaker out of a CD packet. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it's given you some ideas. And I look forward to seeing you here again in my next video. Don't forget to leave a comment. I love it when you leave me a comment. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button. It's free, doesn't cost you anything. And I'll catch you in the next video. So hugs and cheers from Australia. Hooroo. Bye.